Am I really stuck up? I turned up for my 30th birthday.
That you did. A little bit too much, I would say. Your knees popping.
My knees never pop. Hey guys, so welcome back to episode 6, part 2 with my honeys. Everybody requested to have part 2, and everybody said that you did a really good job. So why not bring you back?
Oh, thank you for having me again.
Yes.
I impressed myself. I'm not impressed, but I didn't know how I was going to be on the first episode, but I guess
So how did you feel in the first episode?
It was a little nerve-wracking at the beginning, but...
Do you feel comfortable now? Do you feel like you can do this?
I feel like it might be easier the second time around since I already done it once.
Okay.
Just like we're having a conversation. So.
Yeah. And as you guys can probably already see if you are watching on YouTube, or if you're listening on Spotify, we did change the little scenery. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, the little setup changed. You might see changes very frequently because Miss over here, she can't keep one setting for very long.
I kind of get bored of, is it bored? Do you think I kind of get bored of having the same settings or the same scenery. So I wanted to go with more of a podcast type of setting, something more brighter, more, the spring is coming, so
it's a little bit of color.
Yeah, even though pink is my color, I don't know, I just feel like the orange brings out like fun. Would you say?
Yeah, it just gives it a little different taste.
Yes, guys.
I like them.
Yeah. So, we're going to go ahead and start this podcast. I have some wine here again. The reason we decided to have wine because it's
pretty late.
It is almost 2 o'clock in the morning and we are just now filming this podcast. This is the struggle of parenthood.
Yeah. We had to put the kids to sleep.
Yes. And then they wake up and then we had to stop what we're doing and...
Yeah, he was supposed to go down to sleep and he took a little 30-minute nap. And then it took me another 30 minutes to put him back down.
Mm-hmm. So we're here now, 2 o'clock in the morning, and getting this done, guys. So, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and start this podcast. This is episode 6. Yes.
I believe so, yes. 6.
Yes. I want to say that I thank you guys so much for being patient with me. You do know that it's been hard trying to film and edit and post. My birthday, I kind of went downhill. But that's because I got really sick. I got sick, and then with the recovery, and then trying to edit that video with my mom. And I watched my birthday episode. That is my birthday episode with my mom. I did turn 30. Yes. And I had fun. A little too much fun. But yeah, guys, it was a good birthday. I can honestly say that the way I celebrated it, it was fun.
Yeah, it was was it kind of last minute?
Yeah, I kind of didn't have any plans. I kind of didn't want to do much for my birthday.
How about we talk about it? Let them know what we did.
Okay.
If you didn't already see her Instagram post, then you might not know where we went.
Yeah. For my 30th birthday, I decided that I just wanted to film a podcast with my mom. And then I kind of didn't want to do like big, right? I kind of didn't want to do anything big. I basically just wanted new things for my podcast. So that's basically all I did. And then we did a last minute cook-off. By the way, we've never done the rodeo cook-off. If you're from Houston, you know we have rodeo season and the cook-off is before the actual concert. So this is my first year trying the Houston cook-off. So I decided to do that for my 30th birthday. And I can honestly say I turned up for my 30th birthday.
That you did. A little bit too much, I would say.
But it's my
Not
birthday.
too bad.
No.
Actually,
I hang pretty good.
Yeah, she hang. She took a lot of shots. Yeah, I didn't have to carry her in the house or anything like that. So
and
I guess I can say it was a success.
Yeah. And I had high heels as boots, high heels, and I hanged. I walked the whole rodeo, got on rides, was pretty drunk. And
I don't know how we got through those rides without throwing up or something.
And I didn't.
We had quite a few drinks.
I had quite a few shots, drinks, everything. But it was a good night, guys. It was a really, really good night. And I can honestly say I had so much fun for my 30th. Would I do it again? Heck yes.
It was the first night of the rodeo cook-off.
On my birthday.
It wasn't too packed or anything.
Yeah.
But it was a good crowd. We had a shot cart going around.
Yeah.
Do you know how many shots you took off of that cart?
Yeah. I took about maybe like 6 or 7.
Yeah, something like that.
I took 3 back to back.
That was crazy.
And then I took 1 at the beginning, and then maybe 2 more throughout the night. But anyways, guys, I did enjoy who I went with. I went with my cousins, my best friend, my brother, my sister-in-law, everybody. We had such a good time, and we'll do it again next year.
Yeah, we will.
Definitely next year. But I'm not gonna take that many shots because it's not my birthday next year. Oh, who knows?
What do you mean?
It could probably be like
it never falls on your birthday?
Sometimes. I think this was the first year that it fell on my actual birthday. It would usually be like a day after or like around there, but it sounds like we might make this a new birthday tradition.
Yeah, we'll try a different tent next year.
Oh, yeah. That'd be good. So, yeah, guys, that's a little recap of my birthday. And you know what? Should we post some like videos here?
Yeah, throw some videos.
We'll go ahead and post some videos, some pictures, so y'all can see how turn up we got, how much fun we had. I feel like we were the the party of the tent.
Yeah,
right?
that tent was pretty chill. Everybody was chilling. Everybody wanted to be around us because
we were pretty turned up.
Dancing.
As y'all can see here, we were like on the big screen.
Were we?
Yeah. Yes. We were on the big screen doing unnecessary drunk activities. But
yeah, that was fun.
It was fun, guys. So yes, I think I'm gonna do a YouTube video on my personal YouTube because I have a lot of footage from that night. Right?
Yeah, everybody had your camera. They were just recording, taking pictures.
Yeah. So
there's quite a few points of views.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna make that the bringing it back vlogs on my personal channel. So if y'all did not follow me, subscribe to me there, go ahead and subscribe to me. I will have it down listed below so y'all can watch my personal YouTube and the rodeo and my birthday. So yeah, enough about me and turning 30 because that's old news. Now let's go.
How does it feel to be 30?
It feels old.
Your back hurt yet?
I don't know. I just feel
your knees popping.
My knees never pop.
Oh.
Paola had actually tagged me in a post on Facebook, and it was like a meme that said, how does it feel to be 30, or is it already like tiring or whatever? But she did it when I was dying, like after my birthday.
Yeah.
I would literally died after my birthday. Had nothing to do with no hangover, no nothing. I guess my migraine was like, bitch, I'm back. You turned 30 and I'm back. Migraine that I had that lasted
a couple of days. Yeah, I put her down for a couple of days.
Yeah, and it was very painful. I never experienced that before. But
yeah, I had to take a few days off of work to help out.
Yeah, it was horrible, guys. But I guess if that's what it feels like turning 30, then
it's
not good.
You want to tell the people what you all got for your birthday?
Yeah, so for my birthday, besides the rodeo cook-off, I got the new setup here. You know, some couches. My parents bought me more microphones, like my mom said in the previous podcast. Yeah, she came through. She bought me some things that I wanted, that I asked for. My honeys bought me a beautiful camera that we're shooting on now. And let's just hope this makes my editing easy.
Yeah, it takes pretty cool pictures too.
Yeah, so thank you, babe. Thank you, everybody who celebrated with me. Thank you for all the birthday wishes again. And yeah, I couldn't thank y'all enough. So I think we should go on to the
next topic.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start.
How about we take a little cheers? Drinking on what's today? Monday?
Monday.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, actually Tuesday now. 2 in the morning. Who does podcasts at this time?
People that have to get shit done.
Yeah, we gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. So, guys, we're gonna go ahead and start with the topic of today's podcast, and I was thinking maybe having to do with something of our inside relationship. You know, maybe our relationship is different from others, and you know, as you guys seen from our episode part 1, he called me stuck up. And that was a lot of questions on, you know, me being stuck up. No, of course not. So we're going to get some more to the little tea. We're going to get into the, is it a nitty gritty? Is that what it's really called? Is that a such thing?
Nitty gritty, yeah.
Yeah, right? Okay. So yeah, we're going to get down to, am I really stuck up? Wow, that was a long pause.
No, you're not stuck up. Oh, at that time, you had blonde hair. I think it was a blonde hair. It was just, I had issues with blonde people.
Oh.
So that's what it was.
Oh. Okay, so then, he's going straight into the tea.
Yeah, but
okay,
you're pretty cool.
What do you mean? Cool. I'm pretty.
Yeah, you're pretty cool.
Okay, let's just go right into it. So. You say I'm not stuck up. No. So when you first seen me in high school, what did you expect besides the stuck up? I don't think we ever even thought of each other, right?
No, we didn't. It was just you were just your own person. So then how did you think I was
stuck up?
I don't know. You just looked stuck up.
So you seen me?
Yeah, I seen you a couple times.
But you didn't care for me. Team. Oh, in the dance team. So you were like, oh no, the dance team's off limits because they all stuck up. Is that what you thought, or no? Or you had to get
y'all all had everybody on the dance team had their little attitudes. Y'all are all cool, whatever, in y'all little world.
I thought you were gonna say you had to like block us off from.
I didn't block nobody. I told you it wasn't me. We're going back to that subject.
Anyways, guys, besides that,
I got hacked.
Besides that, we were all blocked. The whole dance team was blocked. So him calling me stuck up, I don't know where that's from. But anyways, okay. So fast forward to when you seen me when we went to go play pool.
So like you said, when we went to go play pool, we didn't really talk at all. Until.
But I still had blonde hair.
You did, and you had a yellow dress.
Oh my God.
What happened to that dress?
It's at my mom's.
See, I remember.
You called me a banana.
I didn't call you a banana.
I said the dress
looked like a banana. It was bright yellow.
With blue.
It was bright yellow.
But I pulled it off.
You pulled anything
off. It got your attention because you seen me as a banana. Yeah, but you see me as a banana.
Yeah.
Besides a banana, yeah. So I think we have Ghost. Or is that our son coming?
Nah, he would have busted into the door already.
Okay, so go back to that day. I was dressed as a banana. And then what? We didn't talk.
No, we didn't talk. We all had a few drinks and we just... I forgot how we started talking. Is it... I didn't call you stuck up right away, did I?
No. We started talking at IHOP. No, we still didn't talk at IHOP. You did call me stuck up right away. You did. Because we still didn't talk at IHOP.
That was way towards the end of the night.
Yeah, but we didn't talk at all. We sat totally different opposite the side of the tables when we went to go eat IHOP. And then we went outside because we were telling each other bye, but not intentionally telling you bye. It was because your friend got drunk. So we all ended
up meeting around my truck.
And that's when we first had conversation.
An altercation.
Yes, and you called me stuck up. So yeah, you did call me stuck up.
I'm sorry, you're not stuck up. You're awesome and amazing and very nice.
Anyways.
A little attitude behind all that, but it's okay.
So I'm stuck up.
No.
People do think I am. Why? Is it my face?
You have that face. Like you're just like.
Is that like a bitch face?
Yes.
But I'm not.
You're not.
Okay.
Like you can have that phase and somebody can come up to you and like talk to you
and I just smile
Yeah.
and laugh.
and then they'll be like, oh, okay, she's not a bitch.
Yeah, because I do meet girls that I feel like, damn, that bitch is mean, but they're actually really, really nice. So is that me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
I mean, you
But-
mess with her, she can flip a switch.
But that's rare. I hardly.
You have to try her.
Yeah, or you just have to just. I think it takes a lot for my switch to switch.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it? Okay. Now let's go ahead and continue.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
The pool place.
Okay.
You asked me how we started talking, but like, how were you? What were you thinking since we were in the same location? You already know who I was.
And I had a crush
And
on you?
yeah, you had a crush on me.
That is a good question. I don't think you've ever asked me that
I
before.
didn't. It just came up to mind right now.
Okay. So
Like, were you waiting for me to talk to you?
I was, and you didn't. I actually was waiting to have like a conversation, but then I realized and I seen that you were a little busy with other people. So I didn't know where you were, like where you stand at that time. Like I didn't know if
Yeah, you didn't really know me.
I didn't know you. I didn't know like nothing.
If you would have came up to me and started talking to me, I probably would have talked to you. But like, like I've told you before, I'm not a person to go.
You're not
up and start talking.
But I just feel like at that time it wasn't like I was scared. I think I was more like, okay, maybe he has a thing going on with these girls. I like I said, I didn't know your status. I didn't know your status. That's what it was.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, and then too, we're all like a group of friends. So I didn't want to cross any boundaries or I didn't know anything, nothing at all. I did ask though. I did ask my best friend at that time about you. Yeah, that's whenever towards the end she was like, "Girl, why you didn't talk to him?" And I was like, "Cause I didn't know. Like I didn't know." And she was like, "No, girl, everybody's friends here." Like, because remind you, I wasn't really around all of y'all all the time. It was just like here and there, you know?
Yeah, that group was just friends.
Yeah. So as the night went on, I already had known like what's up, you know? So whenever it was time to tell everybody bye and approach you, I already knew what I was gonna go in with. I already knew I was gonna ask you why I was blocked. I already knew I had this whole night planned out. So, and you know how my brain works.
And they all popped off at IHOP.
After IHOP. Because we still didn't talk. The whole time we went to go eat or anything, like, we didn't have any conversation.
When we left, I think we did, because when we left the pool place, weren't you behind me?
Oh.
Flicking me off or whatever. Remember that? You were complaining because my headlights were too bright. And
yes.
You were in front of me at a point, and you were complaining about that.
They were very bright.
Yeah, they were.
But that's weird how I ended up having you on Snapchat.
You're already stalking me.
I was blocked. That's weird. But I'm going to go back and remember that night.
Probably mutual friends or something. I don't know.
Yeah. But anyways, so yeah, that's why I didn't approach you that night. But when I did approach you, that's the reason I came off the way I came off, because I was waiting for that.
Understood.
Yeah. So yeah, but the whole night I kind of, once I seen like how you were with the other people, I kind of just like distanced myself and I didn't pay attention to you anymore. But yeah, that's basically how it happened. So, yeah, how do you feel that now, you know, years passed and you're with the girl who you thought was stuck up? How does that feel? Do you feel like that's why people always...
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Oh, so that's real, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like that's why people used to always be surprised when they found out that we were like dating?
Yeah, because we're totally opposites. People knew me, people knew you, and they were like, what?
Like how?
Yeah, I didn't even talk. Yeah.
How did y'all even know each other?
Yeah.
Right? Well, Little did they
that
know.
was a like a total. What do you call it?
It was like a total
Unexpected,
shock,
yeah.
unexpected. Like, what? Are you serious? No.
Because I feel like you would get that more than me.
Really? I feel like you would have got that more than me because you're very quiet. You're very low key, and I feel like I'm very social. I talk too much. I talk a lot. I was always doing everything, and did you feel like that whenever we first started talking? Like, oh wait, this girl's she's too rowdy.
Not rowdy. You just like to party. You're fun. You like to have fun.
Yeah, I think I do.
So that was cool. You weren't boring. Then you invited me over to your house at the time. And your whole
parties.
family was very welcoming.
So when I invited you over to my house, we were just friends, right?
Yeah.
We were just friends, guys, and literally we were just friends.
And I mainly went more because my other friends were there.
The whole friend crowd was there. So yeah, whenever you went to my house, we were really just friends.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, we would talk here and there, but we were not serious. It was just like, come hang out with everybody else.
It was your birthday too, right?
No, it was
Was
one of my friend's birthday parties that I threw for her.
Was that the day that
You got electrocuted?
me and Andy were in the pool?
Yeah. And y'all got electrocuted in the pool?
I think we jumped in because it was a bet on beer pong, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but the thing was, we were supposed to turn off the lights in the pool.
Oh yeah. So
and
yeah,
we didn't think nobody was gonna go inside the pool because nobody was really in the pool. So we just had the lights on, but my parents' pool has a little thing going on with the pool lights, and fortunately, you cannot be in the pool when the lights are on.
Yeah, because
so it's like something with the wiring, whatever. But that time, nobody was literally in the pool. Everybody was being boring. So I was like, okay, fuck it, leave the lights on. Well, they just decided to jump in the pool.
Yeah,
they got electrocuted.
Yeah, we got electrocuted. We had to jump out that mother lover.
Yeah, but it was fun.
Yeah.
And then the lights turned off, so then everybody just ended up going back in the pool. But that's when that was the first time you went to my house, right? Which was with everybody else. And I think at that time we still weren't like talking a lot. It was just like, oh, come to the party and that's it, I was still having fun with my friends, doing my thing.
That wasn't the day that I had to leave and
No.
Yeah, it was the next time.
Yeah.
For your birthday.
Yeah, for my birthday party. Yeah. Yeah, so that was the first time he went over and we were just friends. And then fast forward to my birthday party. I had a birthday party as well. I invited him over. And I think at this time we were already more talking, right? We were more talking serious. And unfortunately, he got a DWI, which we can say that for another episode.
No, I don't want to talk about that.
And that was due to Super Bowl. That was the year Super Bowl was here.
I made some decisions I shouldn't have made that night.
But I mean, you weren't reckless driving. You were just...
I was speeding.
Because you had to use the restroom.
I had to pee.
Yeah, because he had to pee, so that's what caused the DWI.
Yeah, since it was Super Bowl weekend, there was cops everywhere. I had to go to the restroom, so I was unfortunately speeding, and I got pulled over, and I had a few drinks that night, and they got my ass.
So, of course, February, Super Bowl. My birthday is the end of February. So
there was I was on a breathalyzer for a few months, and at the time of her party, I had to blow on a breathalyzer like 3 times a day or sometimes at a specific time. And when I was at her house, I had to go home and blow on the breathalyzer. So
and then I begged you to come back.
And she was begging me to come back. Did I come back?
No.
No, I didn't.
I just told you just go ahead and stay home.
It was late already.
Yeah, it was like already 1:12. No, because you had to do it before 12.
Yeah.
I just told you to stay. But that time again, we were just friends. with benefits, kind of.
Yeah, she was begging me though, like begging me. I remember
To do what?
To stay.
Yes, to stay.
To stay. And
Yeah,
come
it was.
back.
Yeah, no, I thought you meant like begging you. I guess my parents started realizing that this guy is not just her friend because he's coming around often. But I used to get joked on. Is that how you say it? Like they used to be like, "Oh, your friend."
Yeah, because I was always there.
He was always there. Yeah.
But I mean, they all liked me. They all welcomed me.
Yes. Yes. So yeah. So that goes to the next question. When did you realize that? Because you were playing hard to get. Where I was already about to throw in that towel, boy, and you were taking too long. I don't know. But why are you looking at me like that? When did you know, like, you were gonna stop playing hard to get?
Sent me I thought you sent me a long message that you ended up telling me that it wasn't you, but
Wait, what?
you were gonna. Yeah, you sent me a long message. You said that you were with your cousin at the time, and she was the one that sent the message.
Yeah, I did message you, and I was like, all right, that's it. Like, what
you gonna do?
What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Because I'm not gonna be going back and forth. I'm not gonna be going, like, no, I'm not gonna be waiting any longer. And so, yeah. Was that when you decided?
Yeah. I
it was during
Harvey.
Hurricane, huh?
Was it?
Yeah, and matter of fact,
Was it Harvey?
yes.
What
and
happened
it's so
after
crazy.
Harvey?
No, it's crazy because now that you're saying that my cousin sent that message, it was my cousin.
Yeah, because
it was BB.
Yes.
Yes.
You told me.
I was not gonna send a message, but she was like, no, give me that phone right now, because when I tell you I was annoyed, like, it was a back and forth thing with me and him, guys. A little insider if y'all didn't know. It was literally like a back and forth, like yes, no, and he did his thing, I did my thing at the end of the day. But I think we low key were like
we'll do our own thing, but then we'll be like, all right, bet you're gonna do this, and
yeah, we'll still be mad at each other,
Yeah.
like fucking kids.
yeah, like we were dating and stuff at the time, but we were just
I don't know
talking.
what the fuck we were doing,
Oh.
but yeah, my cousin, she was like, you know what, that's it, girl, like, stop playing and let them know what's up. And I was like, no. So yeah, she wrote a long ass message. Now that I am remembering, you're right. Yeah, thanks to my girl BB, my cousin, she did that. And I think that's when he was like, all right. Is that when you realized that I was done playing?
Yeah, and we still gotta wake up in the morning and go to the gym.
Yes, guys, and it is 2:30 in the morning.
It's the time that we usually go to sleep.
Yeah,
We go to sleep late every day.
so yeah, that's when you realized that I was done playing games.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck it, let's do it.
And then the rest
Here we are.
The rest is history.
2 kids later.
Yeah. So that brings us to another question. When did you realize that you seen like a future with me, or you just wanted to see where it went? Because I feel like we ended up having Adeline pretty fast.
Well, yeah, cause let's start out by you want to tell them about our first date. Pop quiz. Where did we go on our first date? Like as a couple, where did we go?
Our first date, and he always says he's gonna remind our daughter and our kids when we get older. I mean, when they get older. But we went out to eat.
Where did we go?
We went to that Michoacana place, whatever it's called. What's it called?
Michoacana seafood place.
Yeah, the seafood place. And when I tell you guys, I was nervous. Boy, was I nervous. Like,
You live far,
yeah.
but I made the drive to go pick you up still.
You did.
And then
And, well, okay. So, guys.
did she use me that night
No, I didn't. But
for a ride? You needed a ride to the club.
No, I had my ride. I had plans that day. I did have plans that day, guys. There was a grupo going to one of the places where I used to go drink with my cousins. And
PN, if you know, you know.
yes, there was a grupo, my favorite grupos, and they were gonna be there. We already had plans to go. Yeah, we already had the outfits picked out and everything. And it just so happened that same day, he asked me, I still remember because I was driving home from work and so excited about that night, so excited about to go home, get ready, and then out of nowhere he tells me, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm going home. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna pick you up and we're gonna go out to eat. I wasn't gonna say no, so I was like, all right, okay. So I did end up wearing what I was gonna wear to the club, but my plan was to make him go with me. That was gonna be my little plan in my little head. Like, all right, we're gonna go eat, we're gonna have fun, and then I'm gonna tell him to go with me. Well, no, because you probably didn't have a haircut. Is that what happened? And you had to go to work.
I didn't have a haircut and I had to go to work in the morning.
Yeah, so we went.
It was a Sunday. Was it Sunday? Yeah, it had to be.
Yeah.
Or Friday night, maybe?
It was a Friday night. It was a Friday night. Yeah. It was a Friday night. Yeah.
Yeah, but I had to work.
Because I was going home from work.
Yeah, so it was Friday night.
Yeah, it was Friday night. And yeah, we went out to eat, and I didn't mention anything about the club or anything. I think I only had like one beer, right?
Maybe two.
One or two beers. And then towards the end of us eating, I did tell him, like, so you're gonna go with me? And he was like, where are you going? And I was like, I'm going to PN. I already have plans. And he was like, no. Were you mad?
I remember.
Oh. So he was like, no. And I was like, dude, come on, just go with me. And he was like, no. And I'm like, okay. And he was like, I'll take you. I think that was a test, huh?
Yeah, and you failed.
And I failed. But you took me.
She made me drive her ass to the club, knowing damn well I wasn't going to go with her.
I begged him to go, and you didn't even go. He didn't have a haircut.
I didn't. I wasn't even dressed for it or anything.
Yeah. But he was like, I'll drop you off. And I was like, seriously? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, all right. Well.
Yeah, she got dropped off and I went home.
And he was mad. He was like, on our first day, you wanted me to just go home. I was already all dressed. And it was my favorite grupo.
Who was it?
Sencillo.
Oh.
I was not going to miss that night.
That was before they blew up and started doing bigger concerts.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, guys, he always brings up that day. And he will never forget it.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So then?
Then after that, I guess we made up or whatever.
And we started dating, like, for real. Right?
There was a night. I don't know what night it was. Where did we go? Where you...
Oh, my God. Where I kidnapped you. Seriously.
Was it that night?
No, that was another night.
When did you kidnap me?
It was another Sencillo day at PN. And long story short, guys, he was not supposed to go, but I ended up being there, and I begged him to go. And once again, he had no haircut. It was always the times that I wanted him to come with me that he was not getting a haircut. Oh, but let me tell y'all this real quick. Before we dated, let me... Look at him over here thinking about what I'm going to say. Before we dated, when we were just friends and we were just talking here and there, he used to get a haircut every single Thursday. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
And he'll go to Whiskey every single Thursday.
Well, my barber was my whiskey partner, so...
All right. All of a sudden, now that we're actually dating, he doesn't go to Whiskey as often. But he's all of a sudden now he don't want to go out nowhere because he don't have a haircut.
Because I didn't get a haircut because I wasn't going to Whiskey no more.
Anyways,
that was part of the package. Okay. I got a haircut. I went to Whiskey.
Anyways, guys, so back to that time, I begged him to go to meet me at the club, and he was at his brother's, and he said okay, finally. So he went, and he didn't have a haircut, but he still went. Long story short, he wanted to go home when the club was over, but I wanted to go to after hours. So I'm like, no, you're going to go with me to after hours. And he says I kidnapped him.
She drove.
And I took you with me to after hours.
In my ride.
Yeah, I did. I was like, you know what? Forget this, and I'm driving. So this is a good one. So let's try to also make this little topic right here a little shorter so we can add 2 juicy topics to finish off the podcast.
Okay.
So, for those of y'all that did not know, people's relationships is very different than ours, I would say.
Yeah.
And
I mean, everybody's relationship is different.
But. Yeah. But I feel like every time we bring this topic up or we mention this topic around other people, it's very surprising, right? Like they're very shocked on how our relationship is and how we work together. So guys that did not know, everything me and Mario do is literally teamwork, like 50-50, you know. And if you guys did not know, which I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know, if y'all have me on Instagram, y'all have me on Facebook, everywhere, y'all know that he is the one that cooks. He, like we said before, he loves to cook. So when I first met Mario, he was always the one wanting to cook barbecues and, you know, everything. Even my family knows that Mario is the one that cooks. He likes to cook, and everything he cooks is delicious, amazing. Like, it could be the simplest things and it's amazing and it's so good. But besides the cooking, guys, he does also help me with the kids a lot. He helps me with house things, with everything that has to do with the household. Never complains. Washing dishes is 50-50. Never complains. And how do you feel, babe? How do you feel being that type of guy that I would say you're different than most guys? Not in a bad way, but I feel like a lot of guys
I know what you mean, though. So yeah, I'm very hands-on. I guess it comes from my mom. Mm-hmm. I mean, she raised me on her own for a while, and I feel like, I mean, yeah, I do wash dishes. I wash my own clothes. I wash your clothes, the kids' clothes. I mean, I feel like it's not a woman-man thing. I feel it's more like a life skill. I mean, you have to learn how to do those. So what if you didn't have a partner? Like, what are you gonna do? Not wash your clothes, not wash your dishes? It's just
not eat, not cook.
Yeah,
not
it's
clean.
just a life skill that you learn. I just do this shit. I mean, it has to be done.
Yeah, and to each their own, guys. Like, you know, it's not like, for example, you know, I feel like our lives are very busy. Especially with the job you have now, you're gone majority of the time, and I am at home. I do work, and I am at home with the kids while he's at work, and you know, my time gets busy. And of course, now with the podcast, I try to make it a priority as well, but of course it does come with being a mom and attending to my kids, and also being a spouse and a partner and everything. And I feel like, do you think that's what works in our relationship and helps our like relationship?
I feel like if I wasn't the person that I was, we'll really have more arguments. Yeah, because there would be more weight on you, but I help a lot relieve some of that.
Yeah, definitely. And how do you feel with like men or guys that have a problem with doing that? I mean, to each their own, but do you feel like it's not really like much?
Let's just put it this way. One day, you're not going to have somebody to always do everything for you. So, I mean, you just got to learn how to do it yourself.
Do you think it's like a man's job that you're not supposed to do it, or?
No, it's just a life skill. It's something that some people surprisingly don't know how to wash dishes.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, you probably wash dishes better than I do, but I still wash them.
Yeah.
I wash clothes. Everybody washes clothes differently. But, I mean...
Do you feel like you wish I would be the one to do everything? Like, you know, how, I mean, other people have it?
I don't expect you to, no.
No? I do thank you, babe. I really do thank you for helping me, and I don't think we ever had arguments of you not doing nothing, me not doing nothing.
We're more of a 50-50, honestly. We are. I mean, we both do what we got to do to help each other out. And we do help each other out. And that's what keeps us, I feel like, together.
So yeah, guys, that's basically how it is. That's basically why he is the one that cooks. And he just told y'all why he's the one that helps a lot, because he came from a single mom who he basically was raised by her, and I guess she taught you how to be independent.
She did a lot of things on her own, so
you had to do a lot of things on your own. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that's how we are. That's our relationship. And let's go on to the next topic because it's pretty late.
What time is it?
3. So this is a really, really important question that I wanted to ask a guy's point of view. And then this will be it after this topic. So my question is, kind of bringing it back to the topic we just talked about. My question is, why do you feel like us girls or other girls in relationships hesitate to ask their partner for things, like for help? Or, I mean, we just talked about our relationship and how we're kind of different than other people. So why do you feel like other girls, or maybe girls in general, hesitate to ask their partner for help, or don't know how to ask their partner for help? What do you think? As a guy's point of view, why do some women, or, you know, girls, spouses, hesitate to ask their partner for help or for anything? Like, in a guy's point of view, why do you think?
Maybe because y'all feel like we should already be doing those things, or like y'all expect us to think like y'all think, which is not the case. Guys, I feel like guys' brains work different than women brain. We have to be told sometimes what to do, because you're probably thinking like, this needs to be done, nigga, do this thing, do what needs to be done, but we're thinking about other shit, honestly.
So you think if maybe like girls, or like just us, for example, were to just ask y'all, like in a polite way, like, hey, can you help me with this? Can you do this? You think guys won't have a problem with it, or they would understand more where we're coming from?
Yeah, I feel like it's more of a miscommunication kind of thing. Like, just talk to your partner, be like, I need help with this. I mean, if they're your partner, and they're like, if they're really your partner, then they should understand and help you out.
Yeah, I think that's why girls hesitate to ask their partners stuff, because it's like,
they don't know how they will react.
Yeah, do you think they don't know if it'll start an argument, or
they don't know. But I mean, if you're with you're with your partner and you've been with them for years, I don't see why there should be a problem if you need help with something. Just ask.
So a lot of the times, your minds, of course, does not work like our mind.
We don't. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. So y'all don't know half of the time that we need things to get done, unless, like how you always tell me, just ask me to do it and I'm gonna do it. So you think that can probably go for like a lot of guys?
Just tell them what needs to be done. That's it.
And they'll do it.
Yeah. I mean, if they're,
you would think, right?
I would think they would do it.
Yeah.
If they won't, then that's your own personal issues.
Yeah. So y'all heard that here, ladies. Just tell them, right? Just ask.
Yeah, like, don't demand.
I mean,
like,
don't
hey, do this shit, nigga. No, just like, hey, can you please help me with this? Like, I'm tired, or whatever the case may be. Just let them talk to your partner. Communication.
Which, like how we always say.
Yeah.
Communicate.
Just communicate with your partners, and
I think I ask you.
I feel like if they do what you
ask them.
Yeah, what you ask them to, because you need help, like, then that should tell you how strong your relationship is.
Oh, that's a good one. That's true. Yeah, because I feel like when I ask you to do things, or when I ask you to help me, I don't tell you like, hey, can you fucking help me do this? No, I tell you, hey, babe, can you help me? And
I'll eventually do it.
You'll do it, yeah. And I mean, I don't ever think you have a problem. I mean, do you?
No.
Well, too, more because the way we communicate with each other, it's very...
There's one thing. Is there like, is this a thing where like, y'all wait till, like, do women wait till we get comfortable, or like sit down and relax until y'all need something?
No, I don't.
It's happened a couple of times where like we're chilling watching TV. Babe, you need something? No, I'm good. and then I go to sit down, get comfortable. Oh, I need to, and then I have to get up and do it. I think that's the girl thing.
I don't think we do it intentionally though.
But
I think it's just
frequently.
like I think it's more like, oh fuck, I feel bad because he just sat his ass down and he just asked me and I just remembered what I needed. So I think that's when we would say like, well, I think that's when I would say, "Are you comfortable?" Because
every time. Babe, you comfortable? I know she wants something. Girl, you should have told me before I set my ass down.
I'm sorry. I don't do it on purpose though. I don't do it. I just do it because it's like, fuck, one of us is gonna have to get up.
Let it be me.
Well, because you just sat down.
Just women.
Yeah, I think so. And I'm sorry on my end.
And I know it's not just me. I'm pretty sure y'all can comment down below.
Yeah, please comment down below if this happens to you guys. Please let your guys know we don't do it on purpose. It's just damn, I feel bad. Like, he just asked me. So what next? Look, after this podcast, babe, I'm gonna get my shit together. And when you ask me what I need, I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna see what I need.
You're gonna give me a list of what's the shit to do?
No, I'm not. But yeah, guys, that is how we work over here.
Yeah.
And I think I'm pretty blessed. I think I'm pretty blessed with the best, how I would say, because every time I do mention this to other people, they're very surprised, very
yeah, our relationships are different.
Yeah, but I'd say it's just communication, guys. It's not that much. It's not hard, especially if you have respect for your partner. Y'all have respect for each other. I feel like a lot of it just communicate with each other and have respect. That's all I feel like it takes, right? Respect. Yeah. And if you respect each other, then the rest is just easy. It just falls into place. Just falls in place and it just goes with the flow.
Don't call each other out your names, because that's the worst place to be.
Yes. And if you have kids as well, guys, I mean, we're not the best couple. We're not the best people.
We're not the best parents, but we try to be.
Yeah, and what we learned also is our kids see everything. Our kids want to do everything we do and act the way we act. So just always remember that you have
there's babies watching.
Yeah, there's little babies watching. Your kids are watching. You act with your partner.
You're the people that they look up to. So give them a good example.
Mm-hmm. And however you act with your partner is how your kids are going to grow up thinking they're supposed to act that way or they're supposed to get treated that way.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, and that's why
I feel like a lot of people misread that, like.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, not to be judgy or anything, but there's people that judge you based on the way that your kids act.
Oh yeah,
the kids are around other people.
Yeah. And I feel like that's why we're very particular on how we raise, as in me and Mario, how we raised our kids and how we raised our daughter, because I feel like it's an example of the parent.
Yeah. I mean, and again, to each their own. Y'all can raise your kids however y'all like. That's just how we do it on our family. My daughter knows how to say thank you, please, whatever, all that stuff. She has manners, and that's because we taught her that stuff.
I think you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
And I think that is the main thing, guys. The main thing is always remember the way you treat your spouse, the way y'all treat each other reflects on your kids.
Yeah, and the thing is that when somebody else tells you that they love or they act how they love how your kids are, how respectful your kids are, like, it makes you feel really good as a parent.
Yeah, of course, because I love the way my daughter is. I love the way
everybody loves our daughter, everybody loves our son.
Yeah.
And I mean,
I think we're doing a good job.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
good job.
That is today's episode. And we were pretty all over the place.
Yeah, we were. But because this was last minute.
Yeah, it was just the last minute. Again,
it's 3:16 in the morning, and we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, we just wanted to, have a little.
We got to be up at 6:30.
Yeah, that's like what 3
hours.
That's me all the time. But we wanted to have a little chit chat with you guys and just start talking random. This is who we are. This is us. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll see maybe who will be next. That will conclude today's episode. And I just want to say, guys, bear with me, please, for posting and recording. I know I did say I was going to have this up weekly, but this is why we're recording now, to get these episodes going. And like I said, I really, really, really appreciate you guys all the time for all the comments, all the supporting, and subscribed, you followed. Thank you, babe, for being on this podcast with me this early in the morning, and it's 3:00.
Just be you after hours.
Yeah, guys, besides Paola, I'm sure she will be the next guest. Of course, everybody requested her and my daughter, but let me know down below who you guys would like for me to have on here. I do plan on having a cousins episode. I think that would be really interesting, really cool, because we are all parents now. And I'm sure we all have different
point of views
and parenting. And I think that would be such a good video. So, yeah, guys, we'll see how that goes. I have to try to convince them to be on. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I hope you guys enjoyed my last episode with my mom on my birthday video. And thank you guys so much for watching. And you know how you guys feel about this new scenery, this new settings that I have, or if y'all like the other one. But I do have more to add here. This was just a little like
last minute thing. Literally, we bought this stuff like earlier today.
Yeah, like a few hours ago. So let me know what you guys think. Are y'all loving the new colors? And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow on Spotify if you're listening on Spotify, and subscribe on YouTube if you're listening on YouTube or watching. And yeah, guys, we'll see y'all on the next episode. Bye.
We'll do cheers, but I'm out of wine.
Yeah, and I gotta check mine. And we gotta go to bed. So
deuce.